standing for the presentation of colors by the Army, by the Air Force, JROTC, Bell County High School.
Color. Halt. Ball out. Sir, yes, sir.
I'm going to begin to say the prayer, so if we could all bow our heads, please. Father, I come to you today to ask you to bless this class of 2016, to bless our faculty for the rest of their years, and to bless every single person in this building. God, we're nothing without you, and you have done it all. I mean, you've done every single thing for us. I pray that you lead us, each and every one, through every battle we may face in our lifetimes, and let us grow from every hardship. Let us teach your word wherever we may go in this world. And now, God, you say in Matthew 18:20 that 2 or more gather in your name, you are among them. So if everyone would, in unity, I'd like to say the Lord's Prayer at this time. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Good afternoon. I'd just like to take a couple of minutes and take the opportunity to welcome everyone to Bell County High School for today's commencement exercise. I would like to thank a few people who've made this day possible through hard work of setting up the gym, tearing down the gym, and getting things to folks and practicing graduation and doing things to help our seniors prepare for this moment. Miss Lisa Redmond, my assistant principal, for her hard work. Miss Julia Bergen and Miss Jamie Bailey, the counselors, for their hard work. Miss Christy Willis and Miss Cindy Brock for working with our seniors to get them prepared for today. Miss Sally Jones, Elizabeth Green, and Sean Saylor with the help in the office. Thank you all for helping this day be possible. And the custodial staff, Mr. Terry Hoskins, Kyle Green, Amanda Green, Charlie Webb, Charlie Hollingsworth, and Mr. Delbert Cox. Thank you all very, very much for all the hard work you did in getting the gym set up and torn down. I appreciate it. I would also like to recognize our Board of Education members who are to my right, and our superintendent who is here today. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it very, very much. And our faculty and staff, our teachers. Our teachers are seated behind our graduates today. To my right, please stand up and give them a big round of applause. Thank you all very much for all the hard work that you do. We made some changes in some things we did. We changed horses in the middle of the stream, and I heard very few complaints because it was what's best for kids, and hopefully our test scores are going to reflect that. Thank you all very much for doing that. I appreciate it, and I know our students do. And so thank you very much. Graduates, I want to congratulate you on this tremendous accomplishment, so congratulations. This is your day. I know that people often say high school is the best years of your life. Well, I'm here to tell you today that it's not. Don't let high school be the best years of your life. The day you get married and have children, the day you graduate college or at tech school, your first job, and especially the days when your children are born, those are the best days of your life. This is a beginning. I know it's the ending of high school, but this is the beginning. And it should be viewed that way. You're about to embark on a fantastic journey. So please let the future be the best years of your life. This is your all's day. Thank you all very much for letting me be your principal. I really appreciate it. Now, without further ado, Mrs. Yvonne Gilliam, our superintendent.
Seniors, I totally agree with what Mr. Gamble just told you. This is 39 years in education, and this past year, working with you all, has been the best year of my life, so the best is yet ahead of me. I want to join Mr. Gamble in welcoming each of you here today. It's my understanding that we've got people from most of the states in our nation. We have people here, friends and relatives from Seattle, Washington, welcome, Florida, Ohio, Michigan, and probably a lot of other states that I haven't been made aware of yet. But to each of you who have traveled such a distance to be here tonight and to give honor to these seniors, thank you for that special effort. And we're so glad to have you. Seniors, serving as a superintendent is a great honor. It's the greatest honor that I've been given in my life, and I take it very seriously. I thank this board for the opportunity to lead a district that I love so much. It just seems yesterday that I was sitting where you're sitting at Old Bell County High School, receiving a diploma, never having any idea that my life would take the course that it has taken. I feel very blessed to be able to have served so many of you in Bell County. I look around and I see people that I graduated from high school with. I see so many of you that over the years that I've taught, and it's just such a blessing to be a part of this community. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Board of Education. And again, these people are behind the scenes. They don't get the recognition that they deserve. They serve quietly, with dignity, and I appreciate each and every one of them. I'm going to start by introducing the chairman of the Bell County Board of Education, who's been with us several years. Many of these projects in our school district have gone up under his direction. I feel deeply indebted to Mr. Dean Knuckles. Mr. Knuckles, would you stand at this time? Mr. Knuckles is our on-site specialist when it comes to construction, maintenance, so many different things. He spends countless hours making sure that our contractors do what they're supposed to. When he spends $1 of taxpayer money, you better believe he knows that it's well spent. I appreciate the extra effort that he puts in serving the young people in Bell County. The next person is our vice chairman of the Board of Education. And I guess I'm a little partial to this young man. He's my first cousin. I love him dearly. I have a very small family. We can have a family reunion in my car. So each and every family member is very, very precious to me. Dr. Brent Percival. Brent makes sure that we have pre-professional programs in place, prep programs for pre-med, pre-dentistry, programs that will lead students and help students follow their dream, if it's in one of the professional fields of engineering or medicine. We appreciate the guidance and the emphasis that he places on accelerated academics. The next person I'd like to introduce, you're not supposed to have favorites, but I can't help it. She's one of my favorites. If you know Yuling Brock, she's one of your favorites too. She loves people more than anyone I believe I've ever known in my life, and it's not anything put on. It's the most sincere, heartfelt love for students, love for faculty. She loves our cooks. She takes care of our bus drivers. When we have events, fall festivals, anything going on in our schools, you can bet Yuling will be there with a trunk load of goodies to help raise money for things that our children need. At this time, Ms. Yuling Brock. The next person is no stranger to Bell County. He served in this building as an assistant principal. For many years, he was principal at Ward Chapel. He's also served several years as a coach in the Bell County School District. He brings a great deal of knowledge, diverse knowledge, to our Board of Education. Board member Larry Elliott. We have a newcomer to the board. He's been with us the least amount of time, but he's making a tremendous impression. I think he's going to be a great board member. He was principal when we had a middle school, Bell Middle. He was principal at Lunjack Elementary. And then when I was superintendent the last time, I needed someone really strong, someone really tough to take over our day treatment program. So I tapped who I believe to be the strongest person in our district. He could have said no, he didn't. Doug Ramsey ran our day treatment program for several years, and I'm very pleased to have Doug Ramsey on our Board of Education. Board member Doug Ramsey. I promised Zach Collins, where's Zach? Zach Collins. Zach Collis. Okay, Zach. I promised Zach Monday that I would keep my comments very, very short. I promised you no more than 10 minutes, and time me, I'm going to try to keep to that. But there's a few people that I have to recognize because you love them and they love you. And let's start off with your grandparents. Those grandparents here tonight who are grandparents of a senior seated out on this floor, I know you love these seniors as much as their own parents do. So will all the grandparents please stand and let us give you a round of applause? Seniors, you'll be parents sooner than you think. Maybe I should word that a little differently. No one will ever love you as much as your parents. Husbands, wives, divorce happens, but your parents will be with you a lifetime. And so for all of the hard work, for all of the softball practices and football practices, academic team meets, helping with homework, picking you up when you fail, for all the love that the parents gave you, I know how much you love them. So seniors, if you'll look around, pick out your parents. Will all the parents of these seniors please stand? Before I go any further, sometimes I forget this, so I'm going to do it early. Seniors, the Board of Education is sponsoring a reception for you and your parents and your grandparents in the cafeteria. I wish we could invite all 4,000 to 5,000 of you, but the fire marshal would close us down. So after the ceremony, when the seniors go out, if the parents and grandparents will join them in the cafeteria, we do have a reception set up thanks to Tina Tipton and the cooks. They've decorated it beautifully, and we appreciate her hard work and that of her cooks. Seniors, we are very proud of the accomplishments your presence here today represents. I want you to know that we're going to continue to be proud of you for every good deed you do throughout your life. And I told you this maybe in using different words, but it basically had the same meaning when I had an opportunity to speak to you Monday. You don't have to have a fancy title to earn respect. If you're not a straight A student, you don't have to say, well, there's no need in me trying, I'll never make it out in the world. Some of the C students become the most successful students in society. Don't give up, just work harder. Your worth will not be measured by the size of your bank account, but rather by the size of your heart. And your worth will not be measured by anything you say, all the words that you say, but rather it will be measured by all the deeds that you do. Seniors, this nation was made strong by people who were willing to work. Farmers, miners, construction workers, military personnel, professionals. Work shouldn't be something that you're ashamed of doing. Seniors, it should be something you're proud to do and do well. You're going to work most of your life. This is 39 years for me and still going for a little while longer. Choose your career wisely. I absolutely love education. My prayer for each one of you is that you can find something in your life to do as your career that you love as much as I have enjoyed and loved education. Seniors, our nation has been weakened by politicians who were overly generous with taxpayers' money. Money that taxpayers worked hard for. I hope you, as young leaders, will be the generation that steps up to the plate and restores financial stability to this country. Get involved in the decisions that set the course of this country, this county, this state, and our nation. Be cautious and don't allow political correctness. I'm getting to where I really hate that term. Be political correctness. Political correctness is just a hair away from political corruption, political oppression. So be careful and be wary of that as you go out into life. Seniors, right now, you don't think that your life will make a difference. Seniors, it will. You're the next generation. You are the superintendents, the doctors, the lawyers, the business owners. You are the people who will make the changes that need to be made in our society. Stay aware of current events. I know with college, with technical school, some of you are going into the military. I know that it's going to be hard, but try to find at least 2 hours a week where you listen to news channels and stay abreast of what is going on in our nation so you'll be able to make informed decisions. Don't let someone else tell you what to think. You're Bell County High School Bobcats. Think for yourself. Every year I tell the seniors, some of you have been with me just about every year I've been on this stage and you've heard this year after year, but I can't think of a better way to say it, so I'm going to use a segment from my commencement address, I guess, for the last several years. And that is, seniors, Always remember, even with all the problems in this nation, God has given you the greatest country ever to exist on the face of this earth. And seniors, the important part is, and I know so many of you will do this, I truly believe you'll do this. If you ask God to help guide you and this nation back to Him, it will remain the greatest nation on earth. This Memorial Day weekend, I would be very remiss if I did not recognize a very special group of Bell Countyans, our veterans. We attempt to honor Bell County veterans at our Veterans Day programs, but we could never do enough to say thank you. At this time, I will ask all veterans and active military personnel from all branches of our armed services, please stand and accept a round of applause as we show our gratitude for your service. Zach, I've got 2 or 3 minutes left. I'm getting close. Seniors, our community and parents, under the direction of Samantha Wilson, have raised approximately $20,000 to provide a safe graduation celebration for you tonight. Now, seniors, I know some of you thought maybe you wouldn't go, and you were told possibly that in order to go, you had to sign up by a certain date. But I've asked Mr. Gamble if he would waive that, and he has said yes. Seniors, show up tonight. This is the last time you all will be together as a body. You think you're going to stay in touch? It just doesn't happen. Life happens and you go your separate ways. This is the last time tonight you'll be together as a senior class. So Mr. Gamble has agreed that even if you haven't signed up, it starts at 9:45, 10 o'clock. I hope all of you will show up tonight. One other parting gift I told you briefly about earlier is this reception. Seniors, the Board of Education is sponsoring this reception in the cafeteria for you, the faculty, your parents and your grandparents, your immediate family. Wish we could seat everyone in there, but we can't. So, at the end of the ceremony, if the seniors, by then you'll be graduates. If the graduates, their parents, grandparents, faculty will go into the cafeteria using those back doors, I would ask that everyone else here tonight, please leave the gym by exiting through the doors on either side of the stage. Finally, here we go, Zach. Finally, I'm very proud of each and every one of you. We've tried hard to make your years at Bell County High School special and your years in the Bell County School District special. Your hard work has earned several of you more than $1.3 million in scholarships over a 4-year period. That's amazing. Congratulations. In closing, yes, you have some big challenges in your future. But one thing I've learned about big challenges produce big opportunities. I believe you will meet those challenges. Our future now depends on each of you. Seniors, I wish you well. Congratulations.
At this time, we'll present the Commonwealth diplomas with the assistance of Ms. Lisa Redmond, and Mrs. Gilliam will pass out the Commonwealth diplomas. We'll start with our valedictorian, Hunter Mark Collett. Aaron Page Parton. Taylor Danae Baker. Alexandria Grace Smith. Lindsay Sierra Steele. Jordan Thomas Roar. Desiree Lynn Stivers. Matthew David Huddleston. Morgan Grace Cornelius. Alexis J. Sanders. Summer Lee Mills. Zachary Ryan Parton. Megan Misha Reynolds. Sophia Ann Lefevers. Abigail Grace Alderman Huddleston. Katrina Nicole Johnson. Kimberly Lacey Maples. Tanisha Patterson. Michaela Ray Gooden. Abby Taylor Bailey. Jacob Terry Arnett. Dustin Jesse Lee Mason. Brianna Michelle Guy. Brianna Ferguson. Sarah Jessica Collins. Sorry. I'm sorry. Tyler Wayne Oxendine. Lauren Brooke Markle. Sydney Paige Barnett. Zoe Marie Taylor. Courtney Elizabeth Johnson. William Isaac Muncie. Give them a big round of applause. That's a lot of hard work that they put through the last 4 years. Those are your Commonwealth Diploma recipients. Now for another young lady who's put in a lot of hard work. She will present her salutatory address, Miss Erin Paige Parton. She will also receive her salutatory bowl.
Good afternoon. I'd like to start off this address by fulfilling the totally cliche but necessary task of thanking everyone. So thank you to Mom, Donnie, Sarah, Adam, Caleb, Mama, Papa, Uncle Aaron, Aunt Lisa, Alyssa, Emily, Bubby. And to speed things up a little bit, a huge thank you to the rest of my family, friends, acquaintances, teachers, God, and so forth. I didn't even know what a salutatorian was until my junior year in high school. Even then, I thought that it was pronounced salutarian, so needless to say, I was a little set back when I realized that I needed to write a speech for today. However, I did what I usually do when I don't know the answer to a calculus problem. I asked Hunter Collett, and then I looked it up. I quickly learned, according to Wikipedia, eHow, and Merriam-Webster, that a salutatorian address typically includes an invocation or a benediction, to motivate people to do something or to thank God for blessing us all here today. But we all know how blessed we are here today, and besides, I'll talk about that in a minute. To start this speech off, I wanted to do something that I don't usually do, and that's talk about myself. So here it goes. My name is Erin Paige Parton. I was born on November 19th, 1997, making me a Scorpio. I don't know what that means. I have never had an actual job, I don't have my driver's license, and I'm terrified of moths and butterflies. I have a strange fascination with things like ice sculptures and writing my name in the sand, probably because I tend to fall in love with things that will only last a few moments. I guess that's why I enjoyed high school as much as I did. High school is far from the best years of anyone's life, and if it is, then honestly, your life is not going to be that exciting. High school is inherently temporary. Most of us are just willfully ignorant to that fact. We know from the minute that we walk through the doors as a freshman that 4 years later, we're going to be walking back out, never to return again, most likely. I've learned a lot these past 4 years, though. Things that I guarantee I never would have learned anywhere else. I've learned the importance of reading the book. I've learned the code for an M-dash on a PC. More importantly, I've learned that modesty and humility aren't things to be ashamed of, and talking about yourself constantly never made anyone more likable. I've learned that friends suck sometimes, and that you will want to be alone at some point or another, and that being loved is never the most important thing. I've learned my worth and how worthy everyone around me is. I've learned that our class is beautiful and full of potential. I've learned that to fulfill that potential, we most likely must leave Bell County, if nothing else, then for a short amount of time, to get experience with other places so that we can come back and make this place better than it is. As teenagers, we are so ready to leave Bell County and never look back. And as teenagers, we grieve for those among us who don't have the privilege or have simply chosen not to, because some see Bell County as a deep hole of absolutely nothing, when in all reality, we've not learned its importance in our lives yet, and we secretly hope to come back here and change it for the better. I'm very proud of the class of 2016. Why? Because of something else I learned this year. The illiteracy rate in Bell County is 18%. That means about 1 in 5 of Bell County residents can't read and/or write. I'm proud to say that today, 175 seniors from Bell County, Kentucky have not allowed themselves to become part of that statistic. In an area plagued by meth and depressed by illiteracy, opportunity did not knock for us. But today, 175 seniors from Bell County, Kentucky have built their own doors. And with each step we take across this stage, we take delight in knowing that in our 17 or 18 or 19 or 20 years of life that we've come pretty far so far. And I know that I said I wouldn't be sappy in this, but I couldn't help it. I've never been more proud of a group of people in my entire life. And to wrap up this speech, I'll give a few shout outs to some students who greatly influenced my life these past 4 years. So to Hunter Collett, for always telling me you loved me, and for all of the SpongeBob and Shrek recitations. To Matt Huddleston, for only calling me Aaron maybe 4 times, and for all the SpongeBob and Shrek recitations. To Taylor Baker, for teaching me that if you analyze something enough, you can always relate it to either God or green beans. To Abby Alderman, for showing me the importance of Taco Bell and for being the realest person I've ever met. To Allie Smith, for being such a sweetheart and for having an amazing fashion sense. To Sophia Lefebvre, for having the biggest heart of anyone I've ever met. To Lindsay Stiegel, for always saying that you hated everyone else but that you loved me. To Zoe Taylor, for bringing me ducks last Wednesday, and for being one of the kindest people I've ever met. To Alan Skidmore, for being the best secret keeper and best advice giver I've ever known. And finally, to Jordan Roark, I love you most. Thank you all for coming out today, and congratulations, class of 2016.
Now for the valedictorian address, Mr. Hunter Mark Collett. One moment.
It is so hot here. You're probably wondering why I have these Kleenexes, and it's not because I'm liable to cry, it's because I'm prone to nosebleeds, and you can never be too careful. Anyway, welcome. So I'm Hunter College, and since my grades were the highest, I guess that means I'm the best to give a speech on the sentimental journey through high school. So, fasten your seatbelt and let's see where this speech that was written 3 nights ago takes us. First thing I want to do is welcome the class of 2016. You all are looking fly right now. And our families, especially my own, except for those of you who are too cheap to send me any money. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I've been waiting impatiently for this day to arrive. We've spent the last 4 years of our lives with so much anticipation, and now that it's here, most of us can't even fathom it. So here we are on what's probably the most important day of our lives, Morgan Cornelius' 18th birthday. Happy birthday, Morgan. You look so grown up, 5'3" in your heels. In all seriousness, a quote I've always admired says, "There's more in us than we know. If we can be made to see it, perhaps one day we will never settle for less." I'm not quite sure who said that, but I think it was Fergie. So, class of 2016, if you are able to ever realize your full potential, maybe one day you could be like Fergie too. Also, our parents, they have so much to be proud of. I mean, just think, parents, in a few months we'll be going off to college or getting jobs and whatnot, and you'll be able to turn that spare bedroom into your very own home office. Or you could be just like mine and give it to my brother. It's okay, I have a bigger room than Granny and Paps. Love you. So, since we're kind of on a time crunch, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into my shout-outs and thank yous because, shockingly, I have a lot. So here we go. I first want to thank my parents and grandparents and the rest of my family for supporting me and always being there for me to lean on, even though Isaac's clearly your favorite. Thank you, Miss Willis, for appreciating my dull sense of humor and approving my speech. I see you over there. Thank you to all the teachers that I've had throughout my high school journey and for always believing in me despite my relentless tendency to procrastinate. Especially you, Mr. Marcy. Thank you, Cindy and Eric Brock, for jump-starting my car last Tuesday because I left my headlights on. Thank you, Kyle Lee, for jump-starting my car last Friday because I left my headlights on. I really need a new car. Mom, Dad. Thank you, Abby Alderman, for taking my senior pictures and buying me KFC popcorn chicken to take said pictures with. Thank you, Michaela Gooden, for paying me $2 to mention you in my speech. Which I actually spent on apple juice as soon as you gave it to me. So it wasn't in vain. Special shout out to Aaron Parton for agreeing to teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Next weekend. Which, by the way, we're still on for, right? Okay, great. Another special shout out to Cole and Will for being my bros, despite the fact that I get screwed over in Monopoly all the time. And thank you to Taylor, Allen, and Kim for being awesome friends since freshman year, especially to Kim for slipping that Tupperware bowl of oatmeal into my backpack last year, which, by the way, you're still never getting back. Stupid tassel. As I was writing my speech, I wasn't really sure if I had met time frame expectations, so I decided to throw in a few quotes that I found inspirational. The first one. Vitality of thought is an adventure. Ideas won't keep. Something must be done about them. The second, read my book, Mr. Marcy. The third, the past is a source of knowledge and the future is a source of hope. Love of the past implies faith of the future. That was Stephen Ambrose, although some would argue that it was Fergie. And my personal favorite, if you ain't first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. waiting so impatiently for this day to arrive. But now that it's here, most of us are undoubtedly filled with conflicting emotions. Most of us are joyful, but statistically, 75% of us have a hint of sadness within our hearts. I'm not in that 75%. Class of 16, I want to leave you with one last quote that's very important to me, and that I hope you'll take it with you wherever you go, wherever life's journey may lead you. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants. SpongeBob SquarePants. So that's all I got, and thanks you for everyone in the audience for listening, despite how agonizing this must have been for you. Congrats, class of 2016. It's been lit. We gotta take a selfie. So just hold tight. It's like rocket science. I think
Those were two of the finest speeches I believe I've ever been associated with. So very nice job, Owen. He left a copy of his speech. I'll make copies and sell those out front. He did a very nice job. One last thing, Miss Collins, Miss Pam Collins, will you go out and check, make sure his lights are off. So I don't think I'm doing a job today. And if you'll look down at your program, you can see that I skipped over, which I do every year, it seems like. But we have special music, and we're going to do the special music from the choir first, and then we'll do special music from the band as well. So take it away, Mr. Wyatt.
There are times when you might feel aimless. You can't see the places where you belong. But you will find that there is a purpose. It's been there within you all along.
when you hear it, you can almost hear it.
Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies. Oh, it's glorious, and you will know how to let it ring out as you discover who you are. Things around you will start to wake up to the sounds that are in their hearts.
It's so amazing what we're all creating.
Now we'll turn it over to the band for their special music, Ashford Variations. Take it away, Mr. Rising. Thank you, Mr. Reiser. Now for the moment you've been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas. Bring up Miss Lisa Redmond.
Chelsea Marie Adams. Genesis Nicole Atkins. Cody Douglas Akers. Abigail Grace Alderman Huddleston. Cameron Blake Allen. Jacob Terry Arnett. Abby Taylor Bailey. Bradley Caleb Bailey. Taylon Danae Baker. Sydney Paige Barnett. Samantha Marie Bays. Charity Elizabeth Blackburn. Hagan Sloan Blackburn. Hayden Chase Blackburn. Tyler Travis Brimmer. Janet Lydia Brock. Joshua Brock. Keith Allen Brock. Natalie Faith Brock. Trevor Ray Brock. Madison Nicole Brooks. Jacob Lyndon Brown. Kaylee Maria Brown. Keith Lamont Brown. Jessica Renee Bias. Deborah Ann Bullens. Jessica Berta Lynn Bullens. Bo Anthony Caldwell. Chad Wesley Caldwell. Matthew Blake Calloway. Mitchell Spurgeon Cobb. Hunter Mark Collett. Peyton Terry Collett. Autumn Faith Collins. Caitlin Collins. Dylan Earl Collins. Kristen Faith Collins. Sarah Jessica Collins. Zachary Jeremiah Collis. Morgan Grace Cornelius. Keshalon Eva Renee Couch. Casey Dean Cox. Cody Austin Cox. Kaylee Morgan Cup. Carly Michelle Cup. Austin David Daniels. Caitlin Michelle Daniels. Kristen May Dean. Jacob Lewis Dixon Hunley. Wesley Ely. Savannah Estes. Kayla Marie Evans. Brianna Paige Ferguson. Sierra Shantae Ford. Chelsea Brooke Frazier. Jamie Paul Fry. Jimmy Garland. Kyle Evan Jackson Garnett. Chelsea Danielle Gibbons. Emily Sierra Gooden. Michaela Ray Gooden. Michelle Gooden. Ashley Elizabeth Gross. John Michael Grubbs. Brianna Michelle Guy. Travis Chase Hensley. Luke Matthew Henson. Charles Anthony Scott Hopkins. Dylan Ray Hoskins. Kalia Hoskins. Dreama Allison Howard. Matthew David Huddleston. Brandon Kyle Jackson. Huey L. Jackson. Aaron Blake Jenkins. Courtney Elizabeth Johnson. Katrina Nicole Johnson. Mackenzie Lynn Johnson. Amber Michelle Jones. Destiny Lee Jones. Jimmy Lindell Kidd. Cody Landon. Lindsay Jade Langford. Nicholas Lee Laws. Shelby Catherine Lawson. Tyler Shane Lawson. Dakota Lee. Kyle Jones Lee. Sarah LaFevers. Sophia Ann LaFevers. Jonathan Tyler Lewis. Kimberly Lacey Maples. Alvin Charles Mason. Dustin Jesse Lee Mason. Hunter Mackenzie Mason. Caitlin Lacole Mason. Kelsey Nicole Mason. Sarah Kay Elizabeth Mason. Natalie Michelle McGeorge. Stephanie Elizabeth Mikowski. Summer Lee Mills. Bradley Austin Miracle. Destiny Miracle. Lauren Brooke Miracle. Richard Tyler Miracle. Serenity Grace Montgomery. Devin Eric Moyers. William Isaac Muncy. Nathaniel Stephen Murray. Caleb Alexander Musser. Danielle June Nichols. John Curtis Osborne. Tyler Wayne Oxendine. Haley Jade Mikowski. Jerry Denise Parks. Tyra Danielle Parks. Alicia Parton. Darren Todd Parton. Erin Paige Parton. Michaela Ray Parton. Zachary Ryan Parton. Matthew Jackson Patterson. Tanisha Nicole Patterson. Jacob Kenneth Lee Quillen. Christopher Allen Ramsey. Megan Mache Reynolds. Josh Ryan Richardson. Alexis Ruby Rydell. Ethan Cole Rosner. Jordan Thomas Roward. Damian Danielle Runnings. Alexis Jade Sanders. Caitlin LaCosta Sanders. Cameron Michael Saylor. Emily Brooke Saylor. Jake T. Saylor. Joey J. Saylor. Jeffrey Allen Shackelford. Taylor Deshae Shepherd. Benjamin Nathaniel Angelo Simpson. Dana K. Simpson. Alan Ryan Skidmore. Alexandria Grace Smith. Joshua Dakota Smith. Kelly Lauren Smith. Tyler Shane Smith. Brittany Nicole Snowden. Jason Scott Sutherland. Lindsay Sierra Stiegel. Desiree Lynn Stivers. Jacob Michael Sutton. Tiffany Lynn Sutton. Ashley Rose Sweat. Angel Danielle Taylor. Zoe Marie Taylor. Anthony Stephen T. Natasha K. Tolis. Darren Matthew Traxler. Joshua Brett Warren. Courtney Nicole Wilder. Kaylee Brianna Wilhelm. Alexis Williams. Johnny Danielle Willis. Nathan Willis. Eric Chase Woolham. Tyler Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please, when we start to go back toward when this is over, the ceremony is over, please give the graduates room to get out the doors. So if you could remain seated until they get out so they can get to the cafeteria for the treats and all of that kind of thing. I greatly appreciate it. And now I'd like to introduce the Chairman of the Board of Education, Mr. Dean Knuckles. He will proclaim this graduating class graduates.
Good afternoon, everyone. I join others in welcoming each and every one of you to this very special event. These young people sitting before us have